Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you very much for tuning in for today's live stream. Today, I'm playing my funny plane slot game. Let's go. It's plane slot. Is my controller going to work? Please, for the love of all but it's holy, start working again. Okay, I will unplug you and plug you back in. Has that helped? Oh god damn it. Is it gonna work now? Okay, it is. I'm going to be restarting the story using my completed data so that I may play it on a higher difficulty and unlock some more planes. As far as planes, I'm probably going to go down the route of just using whatever the canonical plane is. I'm hoping I won't get completely humiliated now that I'm playing on ace difficulty rather than hard difficulty, but who knows.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. else touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put away a best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Right, that's the first cutscene.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible? The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Wait, I'm not in the Discord, am I? I should probably hop into the live stream voice chat in case anyone wants to hop in and join me. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to speak over cutscenes. The writing in this game is... How do I put this politely? It's better than Assault Horizon. And it's better than 6. But it's not the best. You know what I mean? It's not by a fucking long shot. Gonna go out in the F-16C, 4 air-to-air missiles. And as far as parts go, I am knocking them all off. I'll try not to use any parts until I get at least 2 spare squadron. Sticking with the 4 anti-air missiles. Yeah.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
But yeah, I quite like the way the F-16... Oh, and as far as controls go, it's probably one of the best in the series. But I think the guns feel better in 6 than they do in 7.
Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
But otherwise, yeah. I mean, 6 is fine. I don't mind 6. And I don't mind 7. Obviously, 4, 5, and 0 are the best.
Situation's tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. Feel free to go. Good luck.
Come on, Tower. Quit your flirting.
I need to try Assault Horizon 3D.
Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
I am playing my plane slop again.
Plain slop.
Hopefully I will stick with the game, like streaming it long enough to actually beat it on stream this time. I've beat it off stream a few times. And I've nearly beat it on Switch finally. But I've not actually beat it on stream at any point.
Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's
And I'm
do
playing
this.
on a higher difficulty now.
It's go time.
So, I mean, it shouldn't give me any problems at first, but if someone's going to kill this playthrough, it's going to be for difficulty,
Wax Skykeeper.
rather than not being able to stream as much.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Oh, and for context for viewers who understand what that means, I am playing with the Skies Restored mod, which is a mod restoring a lot of cool content.
That's what it means to be an adult. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Mage 2. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. The crater's right below us. The size of that just blows my mind. Sometimes I look down and wonder how many craters I put in the ground. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Right, switching to my Force Target air-to-air missiles. And
Way overhead.
I should be in range soon. I'll hit the escorts first, and then move to engage the bomber with the regular missiles.
This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid showed some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
I'm still pissed the VR mode for this game was PlayStation exclusive.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
I hate Sony.
I do hate Sony. Like
I hate Sony too.
I appreciate that they kind of single-handedly kept the Ace Combat franchise alive for most of its history, but I really wish we wouldn't do stupid shit like insisting that the VR mode has to be exclusive to the PlayStation version. I'm going to turn you up a little bit because I can't hear you too much over the sound of the game sometimes. And I might turn the game down a little bit on the stream.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1. Down.
And hopefully someone will join soon and can tell me what the audio mixing's like.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
MiG-21 Pyro, so this is the special ace enemy for this level.
Of my guys. It's still a leash, though.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2. Mage, 2 new enemy groups. There's a damn lot of them, too. Great. They have Tu-160s. Those things can move.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
I have to wake up early tomorrow so that I can get stabbed with a needle.
God, isn't that the worst?
Yeah. Hopefully I actually do wake up. It all depends on if my alarm goes off. It's unreliable for some fucking reason. Sometimes it just doesn't go.
What are you using for your alarm?
My iPad.
You might have a more reliable time with your phone, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
I found my phone's more reliable for alarms than my iPad.
Yeah, probably.
But I use both, just in case anyway.
Hmm.
Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise, of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Call sign is page 2. Verify and read back. Page 2.
Right. Mission 1 out of the way, and I did manage to kill the ace on me.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Right.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuzha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yuuzhans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuzha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Yuuzhan continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Fusion continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Just taking the same setup as I did before, because I don't remember the specifics of Mission 2, but I know better than to take a bomb for what looks like it's going to be a ground attack mission in this game, because it will look like a ground attack mission for most of it, and then surprise drone swarm at the end, and you've not got anything that's actually half decent at shooting from down. It's always the case in this one.
Anti-air radar vehicles, they should be close. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Locked.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! We don't have any here. It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Fox 2. Fox 2. In coverage. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Target is destroyed. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Will come. Here they come.
Get in the way of destroying the radar vehicles. Shoot them all down.
Okay, pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicles destroyed. The interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lockout to their targets, too. Just worry about staying alive for now.
Ooh, what the fuck was that carrying?
Keep your mind focused.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
And no should impact. Oh, no, apparently no.
Stay alert. I'm picking up bandits on radar. 5 of them. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. Well, that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever teams. Take down every last one of them. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just
But I'm gonna go shoot down Jester because they've got a unique name.
hell yeah.
Wasp down.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemy UAVs remaining.
And I'm trying to stay on Vistra.
Box 2. Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster here. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy. You're doing good. Great work. Keep killing them, Mage.
Alright, and let's see if I can get this one last. Oh,
Missile did not connect. Missile launched.
good.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. So, drones don't go to G-Force, huh? The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
One! Yes! Okay.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
That's all for drones down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
I'm trying to think of shit to talk about while I stream this game, and like, honestly, I could go down the route of talking about the lore of the Ace Combat games, but I don't even know where I'd fucking start. And anyway, who wants to listen to me rant about playing Slop Lore?
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger. Maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
You know what, fuck it, I'm going to rant about playing Slop Lore. So, several million years before the dawn of man, the Ulysses asteroid does like a funny little thing, and leaves Jupiter's orbit. And like a long ass time later, some smart dude with a telescope is like, oh yeah, that's coming this way, it's gonna fuck our shit up. I mean, bit of an under-exaggeration there. It's gonna, like, wipe out all life as we know it. So, America, but it's not actually America. It's just how the Japanese view America. Picture like that one really American guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Isis. Decide to build fucking Stonehenge. Only Stonehenge is like a giant fucking laser to blow up the asteroid. And they blow it up. Except they don't blow it up in time to stop Belka from fucking shit up beforehand. Because fucking Belkans. Economy goes to shit. They decide they want to fuck everything up. So we start fucking shit up. And just invade everyone they can get their fucking hands on. And I mean, they kind of lose and decide that the best solution is to whip out a giant fucking laser that they just happen to have on hand. because of course. Because for some reason every Ace Combat game needs to have a giant super weapon at the end. You know, it starts out, hey, go shoot down some bombers. It ends with go fly your jet into space and blow up God. I think that's actually a plot point in... It's this one PS2 game that's like a knockoff Ace Combat, but it's also a visual novel. I can't remember its name, but I'm pretty sure you actually do fly into space to go kill God. I should stream that at some point. I should mention the giant asteroid-destroying railgun and the giant fuck-off laser are in the 1990s. So, I guess around the same time the Game Boy was coming out, they were also doing that shit. Oh, right, this is this mission, so I kinda need to lock the fuck in. Okay. I believe it popping the shield is the end of the fight with it.
Skeleton Squadron is down. Too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately. Save your chatter for the debriefing. Column and main squadron, it's all up to you.
Yep.
Give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta
Oh, the shield can damage you gradually rather than just immediately destroying you. I didn't realise that was actually a possibility for you. I thought it was just an insta-kill.
Escort column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
That's real cute, but you obviously don't know the difference between you and H2's abilities. Get your ass back to base and cool that head of yours. That's an order.
Copy that. Returning home.
Main squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Missile launched.
No one in my sights.
Retreating aircraft.
Of the 8 mainline games, this is probably one of the worst ones. Because it's definitely better than 6, 1, and 2. And the American and European version of 3. But it's worse than the Holy Trinity and the Japanese version of 3.
UAV spotted. Gargoyle squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, column 2, engage now. Attack.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Which wingtips? I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Come on. I'm pretty sure I can outturn you in a one circle fight.
Eyes up in there. H2, locked.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Get your asses out.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show 'em any mercy.
Mage 2, locked.
Not on my watch.
Being stuck back in the clouds like this is really fucking with my visibility.
Missiles remaining. UAV down. Missile away.
Come on, I let him overshoot. Come on, hit.
Target was not struck. Mage 2, locked.
Hell of a good job, Mage.
Right.
I want as many guys out here as possible. Mage 1 launching missile.
Mage 2 shut down a bit.
I've got him in my sights.
Locked.
Locked on.
Missiles remaining. Enemy UAVs eliminated. Allies are safe outside enemy territory.
Right.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time, Knocker. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw. If not for your flying, a lot of folks wouldn't have made it home.
The first 50 or 60 times I played this mission, I tried my hardest to save Brownie. It turns out it's not possible.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
As it turns out,
Mage 2, you are
on this mission, bad enemy is immortal and you cannot get a lock on them. So it is not possible to save Brownie, unfortunately.
Mage 2, think left. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
Right, let's try not to fuck up the landing too much. Come on. Oh, please break faster. Okay, I landed it.
Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes.
Hello, Daisy. Welcome.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again.
Why is it that keeping Discord set to notify me of any new messages in the self-pro channel is enough for me to get a notification in the mail? I don't know. Sometimes Discord's weird like that.
As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I heard this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying the people on the Erusian Russian broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Hell yeah, Mission 4. Shit's really about to kick off.
As space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing.
Yeah, that's just Clouds guy.
However,
What?
Clouds guy.
a military officer
That's his name.
Clouds guy?
both are waiting for
Yeah, in the general chat. I found Clouds guy.
Let's have a look at Clouds guy.
has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected.
Oh my god.
We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
I know that Terraria's had special cloud shapes since 1.4. I have never seen Red Cloud before, ever.
However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatukura. So we
Actually fucking scared me.
There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
I wonder if I'll be able to see Clouds guy in the
If
clouds.
we happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort.
Clouds guy just keeps showing up in every single game we play.
Lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Right. So this is the mission where shit really kicks off because the president has been kidnapped by ninjas. So
By ninjas.
yes. And am I a bad enough pilot to rescue the president? We'll have to wait and see. God. Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja is such a weird game.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If any game was going to be the one where I set up my house for the stream, it should have probably been this one, but I'm just playing on controller instead.
Also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Can't believe Terraria veteran Cali Calamity Chromity hasn't heard of Clouds Guy, SMH.
I have never seen Clouds guy before. Terraria veteran Cali Calamity Chromity. I'll have you know, it's Terraria enthusiast.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
That sounds like one of those weird job titles you'd see someone have on the news or on like a documentary. Someone from a documentary and it's like got their name and it's got like a weird fucking job title like, oh, I'm trying to think of one of the examples. What was one of them? Was one of them was porn enthusiast? I remember that being one.
Terraria enthusiast.
I remember most of the Squadrons campaign pretty well. I really enjoyed it.
I don't know a thing about Squadrons.
I might have to stream it at some point, honestly. I played through the entire thing in VR. And, I mean, I feel like I remember most of it.
Just know we got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Oh, I do!
To save him.
I do! Yes! Oh god, yeah, I remember that.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Are we under attack? No change.
It looks like I just might be a bad enough dude to save the president.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
It did do. There's a few missions where it did do weird things. Because there's one I remember, I can't remember all the details, but isn't there one on the Imperial side of things where you have to like scan all the craft before you engage them? Because you're looking, I can't remember what the, that like big fuck off spaceport thing. Oh, anti-capital ship missiles and big lasers your ship corvettes directly. Yeah. I really remember enjoying the campaign. I never played much of the multiplayer. But I mean, I was pretty good at what I did play of you.
Now it's our turn. Understood.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Let's wreck house, guys.
H2, target down.
Yeah. The Imperial tutorial mission. Because that one stood out to me because I'd never played a game beforehand that required you to actually scan a target before you were allowed to start shooting at shit. But it was mainly to teach you how to switch between targets, wasn't it? The whole scanning thing.
H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
I don't think I've played a flight sim game, like an arcade flight sim, that's where the tutorial has been that sort of memorable.
All anti-air guns destroyed. All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger.
Multiple bandits over Selatakura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Actually, that's a lie. I remember the tutorial for Ace Combat 4. Is it? Or is it 5?
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy
I think it's 5, where it's, and I only remember that one because it's meant to be the AWACS's birthday. I forget my sister's birthday, but I sure as hell remember Sky Eye's birthday.
Mage 2, vehicle destroyed.
Mage 2, enemy has a lock on you. Enemy's locked. Golem 3, missile. Break! Break! Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us!
Goes along with the HOTAS, and it's genuinely good.
UAVs approaching the space.
That's a wee bit of a surprise.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
I really need to get my HOTAS out and set up. So I've got a couple nice joystick and throttle setups. Because I've got like, I've got the same one you use. I've got, I forget who made it, but it's the A10 one that my dad let me have a while ago. And I mean, one day I want to borrow my dad's setup and play something using that, because he's currently working on building a replica of a Boeing cockpit in his gaming room. Again, this is another one where I'm glad, oh, you've got to fly and attack a ground position. It probably would. Yeah, it probably would, because I think the Boeing cockpit setup is more suited for things like Microsoft Flight Sim. Or like DCS if I decided I want to play an AWACS. Which, I mean, flying an AWACS in a game would be pretty damn fun. God, I can't wait to come back to the space elevator later in the game. I know, right? It would have been so good if there was. For whatever reason, they just decided no plan for the atmosphere stuff. In-atmosphere missions and squadrons would have been so nice. But I think part of the reason they didn't do that is because it would require like a completely different flight model for flying in Zero G. The entire thing's 3D printed for like all the panels, and given my dad's track record with his 3D prints and how those have held up, it's entirely possible it will end up with a 10% chance of exploding every use. So... I detect Belkan chicanery. on Squadrons days, you ever any other flight sims you play?
Main squadron, assess the situation.
When every episode of Koru has released, there's plans to put on Steam. When that happens, I'll be able to use Steam input. So before too long, you'll hopefully be playing Koru with the HOTAS as well.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Squadron's the only flight sim game you own. God damn, you need to fix that. Well, I mean, I suppose, what console, do you have PC? Or are you console only at the moment? Wait, no, they've got to have PC so they can use Steam input stuff. If you're on PC, try emulating a lot of like the PS2 era ones. You probably could in Squadrons, because I'm out of practice with most flight sim games. It'll depend on the sim. Somewhat like this, I'm half decent. War Thunder depends on the plane. Low tier, I'm pretty good. High tier, I'm less so. But for Squadrons, yeah, probably. I've not touched that in years.
Take him down now, main squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Radar lock acquired. Column 3, Fox 2.
Mother Goose.
Try emulating some of like the PS2 era flight sims, some of the games that were on that, because there are a lot of good PS2 flight games.
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Honestly, some of the best mech games were on
Mother Goose
PS2
1
as well.
exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake. Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
PC does, Xbox I don't think does.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
It turns out I was not a bad enough dude to save the president. In fact, I was so bad of a dude that I accidentally killed the president.
You're fired.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Bad news for us.
Is that the end of the game then?
No.
The enemy are deep.
It's the end of Act 1.
With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, we must have.
But what are you gonna do? You got fired.
Force was about to go on the attack.
I'm going to prison.
Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Lucia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so.
Oh,
go
Squadrons is
ahead.
cross-platform. I
Bomb
didn't
us.
realise that.
In their eyes, we were expendable, worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Mission 5.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the
Damn,
flesh.
really? It's janky? No.
His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Right. I have been sent over to a penal unit, and now I get to switch over to the canonical aircraft for this portion of the game, which is the F-15C. Which I quite like. I think it's a good plane. Single seat, multi-role.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Well, it's not really multi-role, but it can do. It's like dedicated air superiority, but it can do more than just fast. It's not technically multi-role. F-16 is technically multi-role. Multi-role one.
You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell. All takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
If you fuck up enough times, I'll put you in a biplane. God. Yep. Project Aces did make like a World War II game for the Wii. But it was like an anime style thing. Like it took a lot of the more anime elements that Ace Combat has and dialed it up to fucking a million by making by making a lot of it anime styled as well. I'm pretty sure it was based off an anime actually. So I don't know how they got a license for that. I am waiting. Wait, no, but it was an anime Ace Combat like knockoff on the PS2 as well. It was like, it was Ace Combat, but it was also a like anime style visual novel. What was it called? I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was called. Because it was... The Sky Crawlers was the Wii, like, World War II sort of one they did. But what was the name of the PS2 one? I've had issues like that before. If you're using the same HOTAS setup you were using for Deltarune, I've had issues with that specific joystick and throttle, specifically the throttle, with Steam before. But I can't remember how I fixed it. God, what the fuck is it called? If you start Trek Online and pushing forward is considered to be one button pressed upwards. Okay, that is being weird. Air Force Delta Strike, that's what it was called. Check out Air Force Delta Strike at some point, because it is basically just... It's Ace Combat, but it's a batshit insane, like, full-on anime take on the Ace Combat franchise. Pretty decent gameplay loop. Controls pretty well. Visual novel elements, multiple characters you can play as, full roster of aircraft, which is arguably the most important part for a game like that. The soundtrack for this game's pretty good. Not as good as Zero was, but still pretty good. I can't believe I just fucking kamikaze that bomber. That was not smart of me. I should have pulled up a bit sooner. It's trying to talk and fly at the same time, but it's fucking me up.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. I got you. You have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after he starts? This is the beat. Scout's going. I decide and you die. Alright, I'm assuming you get it. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance the control line to... I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
But no, what was I saying about the... Yes! Yes. But she is a bad-tempered tomboy, but that's why we love her so much. Bad-tempered tomboys are like the best character archetype ever. Isn't that right, Charlie? I'm sure you have opinions on that, given how many of your characters that describes. Battle of the Starships for all. Yep. You'd think something like that would have built-in HOTAS support, but a lot of games on PC that you'd think should have it just don't, for whatever reason. Ooh. Out of flares, that's fine. Ah, how old is Star Trek Online? Because I thought that was a more recent one. Unless I'm thinking of some other Star Trek game they made. Because I know they've made quite a few of them.
Targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Luco, Man McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment. Smear 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining.
Something is squadron of convicts. Some guys. They're winging it. Now the Pinochet strategy at the base seems to be on the track. This is Van Annistalk has an idea how to end the war.
One.
Take him down now. First come, first serve. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? The dinner's on me tonight.
Shut it, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner.
Only 10.
What happens if the wind of Benon dies while landing?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's that old, but I mean, it's over a decade, so...
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check.
16 years.
Runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm.
What are some games from 1994, Ben?
Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Bank right. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Yeah. That's as old as...
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
Are any of these even fucking recognizable games? Ah, right. Star Trek Online is as old today as Barclay Shut Up and Jam was when Star Trek Online released.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
It's as old now as Bomberman for the Game Boy was when Star Trek Online released.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusea.
I did see the clip of you playing Titanfall 2 with Hotas, yes. I hope one day we get Titanfall 3.
Mihai surprised them
But
all
that
by
looks
signing up for a
unlikely
draft like an
every
ordinary
day.
Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusea became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem.
It's a JPEG dog. It's time for the JPEG dog.
Princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusea's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal
I
bloodline
fucking love the
everyone was
JPEG
looking
dog.
for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she
Oh, God.
was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they
Okay,
wished their nation
so wild story regarding that dog.
Angelic.
Everyone thought that dog was just a JPEG they pasted into the cutscene at first.
All of this.
It turns out it's not.
My job to research
That's a
the
video of a
biological
dog.
data, after all.
That's a video of one of the developers' dogs that they brought to the office one
Whatever
day
his feelings were
to
about
have
his homeland,
recorded
kept hidden
to go in this cutscene.
from me.
And the dog was told to sit still, and it was just so well behaved that for the entire duration they were filming it, it just did not fucking move at all. To the point that even though it is a video,
Is to atone for your crimes by
everyone
attracting the
thought it
enemy's
was just a
attention.
JPEG.
First, I want
He's
you to
just
head
that
to
good of a boy.
the desert region of Roja in the northwest.
Forget hell.
Second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can.
Thing is, I think the fur moving slightly is something they edited in post.
Then it's a case of sending in
Um,
a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Like, this dog was staying fucking still. Okay, as far as the F-15C goes, I've only really got the laser for anti-surface capabilities. So I might switch over to a MiG for this, but I don't know which one. Probably not the 29A. And I don't want to. I don't like Sukhois are decent, but I'm not the biggest ever fan. And also, I don't believe any anti-ground capabilities there other than the railgun. But Gripen gets a cruise missile, which is pretty cool. The Xbox One doesn't let you use a HOTAS for games that aren't designed for it. That's bullshit. It absolutely should. I'm not going to take BA-10 because I'm not stupid enough to take a dedicated ground attack aircraft to a mission where it's absolutely going to be some sort of anti-air or some sort of air threat to deal with. But what's the range like on the cruise missile? That's pretty fucking long range. I actually don't mind the idea of taking the Gripen on this. Because I'll be able to resupply for anti-air. And I can start with the air to ground. If I emulate Star Fox 64 and find a way to get Steam input to work with it, I could play the game using Steam input. Depending on the emulator you use, you might not even have to do that. I'm pretty sure some emulators have HOTAS support for games like that. I know there's a lot of PlayStation emulators that have HOTAS support, and I think most Xbox emulators have it. But I don't know about emulators for Nintendo consoles or, like, Sega. I'm pretty sure the range on this is probably going to be about 10k. Yes, it is. Make you control the transport machine. you probably can fuck about with the settings. But if they were able to get it to run on the Switch 1, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to run it. And I think it was released on Xbox One at one point. So it won't look as good as this, but you can run it on the Xbox One. I'd recommend getting it on PC though, because it regularly goes on sale for like 90% off. Like, sometimes you can get it for like £2 on PC if you wait for a Steam sale. Uh, 2019, I think it released. It was, I think it was originally a PS4 and Xbox exclusive, and then it released on PC, and then it released on Switch in 2021? 2020-ish? I don't know. I can't remember when it released on Switch. But it was definitely PlayStation first, then Xbox, and then eventually PC and Switch. It runs very well on the Switch, for what it is. Because, like, don't get me wrong, the Switch is a lovely console. It's especially lovely for a handheld. But there are some fucking miracle ports on the Switch. Games that the Switch should not be able to run, and yet it does. Right, I'm gonna go resupply because I want to be full health if I'm gonna attempt the tunnel run on this map, which I'm thinking I probably will, because I do not value my life. I'll probably stick with the cruise missiles for now because they're just doing too well at anti-ground stuff. Another good flight sim you can pick up on Xbox, I'm pretty sure, is... I swear Project Wingman also got an Xbox release. I know it was on PlayStation VR and Steam, but I swear it also got the flat screen version released on Xbox. Because I think it was on Game Pass at one point.
Spare 15, missile away.
Oh, but resupply didn't repair me. Did it not do that on ace difficulty? No tunnel run this time, I guess.
Trees destroyed all the trucks.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Yeah, it's the surprise drone swarm at the end of every single fucking ground attack mission, of course.
Machines are not replacing humans. Calm down. Just obstacles in the way. Don't forget your original mission.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead.
That's the tunnel entrance there.
We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a lot big enough to go to.
Try to destroy the enemy facility. Everyone else will slip away.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us?
Okay, let's do the tunnel run. And if I die, I will at least die knowing I wasn't a complete fucking coward.
Trigger crashed. Idiot.
Oh hell yeah. First tunnel run of the game. I believe there's only the two though, but the second one is so much better than the first. Hell yeah.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too. God damn it, I'm dead! I'm still at the table! Fire over missile! Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this conversation. Someone's down! Who is it? Time over! He's been taken out!
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
The enemy can only throw rock on certain angles. Don't cover them. What happens to a bat when the banker's out? Another man down! There's no point! Retreat!
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
So you pilots,
Shut up.
bastard! I ain't dying here. I'll get behind the trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? You're useless. Everyone knows you'll find your numbers.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure most pilots are furries, because how else do they afford like all the commissions and fursuits and shit?
Engage or face punishment. You'll pay for this.
Oh, it's Kitten! Speaking of furries, I did the tunnel run, so I get to fight Kitten. That was quite a fast dogfight there.
You've done a fair amount of work to our ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack.
every industry that's reliant on tech is held together by furries or stoners.
But you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron. Congratulations on the guard dog, untouched. Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them. Spare 15 launching missile.
Well, it'll go a bit better for me this time, I think. I reckon I'll probably grab air-to-air missiles before moving on to the third base, just so I'm better prepared for the drone swarm. Because I lost track of time and I thought I'd do more ground stuff, but that wasn't smart.
Aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. Must be the guys who got our base. Some of them did. Hit them. Don't let them take off. What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Transport truck spotted. Threat. Feel free to take them out. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. Official fly swatter now, Trigger. We're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even know those as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Fox 2. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join Raider needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Trying to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash their base, right on? You're gonna wish this mission would never end. Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Can move into a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? That was fast. Keep up the good work. Ryo! You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. Enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot count? Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that fool man? Rally has only other targets.
Alright, go on. Right, you're done. Gauge for some. Gauge for Harry's. Go on. I'm going to skip the landing and takeoff sequences. I'm just going to go in, switch my special weapon.
It's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Oh, well, not switch, but, you know, refill my special weapon. Nice. Gonna engage this little group over here. Then I'll hit the truck. And I'll save the rest of my cruise missiles for mopping up that wood. That final base. I should be in range to start hitting the gas tanks, warehouses, etc. soon.
Missile. Missile.
Yep.
Missile. Preview. Preview. Preview.
God.
Could someone mod this game so that instead of missile it says preview? Like the freaking... freaking sample stock audios that you can buy. Audio Jungle.
Yes.
Missile tutorial preview server links. There's too much. There's too many layers.
Right. Tunnel run again. It's time.
Every time one of those chat messages comes through is like when a missile's inbound in this game. I'm like, oh god, another chat message I gotta delete. Here we go.
Ah, yes.
Incoming Gooner, incoming Gooner.
Speaking of Gooner, I want to smash whoever was responsible for voicing the missile warning system and like the terrain warning in the F-14. I think I've mentioned this at some point off stream.
What?
But they have just such a nice voice.
What the fuck? Bro is down bad for a disembodied voice. Yes, chat message it. It's chat slop.
It's hardly the weirdest thing one of us has been down bad for. Okay, maybe it is.
I think it is.
To be fair, I specified the voice from the Comcast, and like, who wouldn't be down bad for that plane?
He's down bad for the plane. Ah, fucking hell.
It's a shame the last Tomcat got bombed recently. So I don't think there's any of them left in the world. It's such a shame, because I'd love...
The final Comcat.
Tomcat.
Okay, I thought you were saying Comcat, and I was like, wait, is this some kind of joke?
No,
about
no.
him, like, defacing the cities?
The plane Kitten here is flying is the one I'm talking about. The plane I've just blown up, the Kitten was in.
You've just blown up Comcat?
Because there was 2 countries that used them. America and Iran. America stopped using them and scrapped all the tools they used to make them like ages ago, so that no one could make spare parts to sell to Iran. And now the Iranian one's been blown up, and it really saddens me, because it's such an interesting bit of aviation history that is just now gone. There's a lot of good planes to be down bad for, honestly. I mean, if you remember our discussion at the castle ages ago, I think we established back in secondary school that I have a thing for girls who are fast. Didn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You did have a crush on a very athletic girl that we went to school with. I remember that.
God, she was so hot. But anyway.
Oh my god! Calm yourself, man.
No. But anyway, we've established that I have a thing for athletic girls and girls that are fast. So it should come as no surprise to anyone that the aircraft I am the most down bad for is the Blackbird.
Waves Femsonic in front of you. Let's go.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Honestly, if it weren't for sorry,
Kieran's old crush.
If it
Wow.
weren't for Sonic, because we're talking about the planes I'm down bad for. And it's sort of necessary context to establish that I have a thing for fast girls. But anyway, given it's an established thing that I have a thing for girls who are fast, it should be no surprise to anyone who knows anything about aircraft that the plane I am most down bad for is the Blackbird. Because it is fast as hell and it flies so damn high. If you were to make a Gajinka of it, it would be like a tall, very athletic girl.
Christ, well, this is good knowledge, I guess.
Look, I'm a plane fucker, we all know this. I fuck planes, I fuck tanks, I fuck guns. Any bit of military equipment really, and I'll try and stick my dick in it. I'm sorry, am I wrong?
Moderators playing the Peanuts. Peanuts the plane. My favourite Bob the Builder character.
Peanuts the plane.
God, I probably shouldn't talk like this since I know my sister knows my channel. And she will shame me at Christmas dinner this year if I talk about fucking planes.
She'll shame you for anything.
So you probably have a thing for Amber out of my characters then.
I mean, I have a thing for a lot of your characters, but yes.
You are Leah.
You are like... I went to Doxy's self today, and
That's my favorite store.
well, don't say I've been to a school.
I said store, not school.
Oh, store.
That's my favorite school. Rocks up to school. Yo, can I get 2 eggs and
you're
a
my
bottle
favorite
of
school.
WKD from the back?
I think that's my favorite school. It's so fucking.
That's my favorite school. I said store. What is going on? Why am I the normal one here?
You don't say store. You've been Americanized.
It's like I say, our group dynamic changes every single time we get together.
Yeah. Speaking of change, what do you think?
Normally, I'm the normal one.
Yo, is that the Terraria OSD? That's pretty accurate.
Just remember,
Yeah.
there's a special place in
Lucky.
I remember this mission.
God, I love Terraria soundtrack.
Okay then, go make yourselves useful.
That's my favorite evolutionary line. Cling, clunk, clacky.
Yeah, they're introducing Unova.
Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route.
Oh, the Unova region is pretty cool. I find that.
Did you know a build of Terraria was leaked and they had to release the game early?
Yeah.
Because of it, because of
I did
4chan.
not know.
Do you know that because of the AI video?
Yeah. No, I knew that before that video. I knew that before that because I've watched like Chippy Gaming and a bunch of other stuff. So I learned like nothing from the AI video.
I've been getting AI generated shorts in my shorts.
Wait. I've been getting shit in my shorts. You didn't even learn the fact that Zenith's recipe is a monument to completionism.
I already knew that. I'm a Minecraft veteran. I know all these things.
You are a Minecraft veteran.
The Minecraft veteran versus the Terraria enthusiast. Who would win?
Right. I'm going back to my eagle.
I thought you were going to say you were going to leave the stream, and I'm like, it's your fucking stream.
Gets so sick of his co-hosts that he leaves the stream.
Because I am aware of... I remember this mission.
Can we talk about waffles for the next half hour?
And I am aware that while this may seem... Well, this may seem like a standard ground attack mission. It is very much not. And this guy will be speaking in Latin before too long.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
I quite like potato waffles. Has anyone here had American waffles?
They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of
I think I have.
Aren't they shit?
What is an American waffle?
It's like bread. Like American pancakes, but waffled.
I mean, I think it was alright. I thought American pancakes were alright when I had them as well.
Pretty sure that was like a school breakfast, wasn't it? Or is that? Or was that one different?
No, they're like probably American pancakes as well. You think they're going to put in the effort for a full pancake?
Half a pancake.
American pancakes are so easy to get in pre-made.
But no, I bring up the pre-alpha version of Terraria because there was like no music in it at all. So either the music was made in like a week or so, or like that build was just from a little bit before the game released and they hadn't coded it in yet.
How did 4chan get their hands on an early build?
It was basically the website data.
What? Sorry?
It was in the website data.
Oh. Was it?
I believe somehow, yeah.
Not actually, no. I don't know how you even know this.
I mean, if it was just in the website data and they could find it by, like, inspect elementing, then I'm not surprised it got leaked.
I don't know. But, like, the build... Another part of the build is that, like, a bunch of its sprites were ripped straight from the Final Fantasy games on SNES, so they also had to, like, redo all of the player sprites before launch. And even then, a lot of the art was still... Even then, a lot of the art was still very derivative of SNES Final Fantasy. You can kind of tell just by looking at the player character. If you've ever played a Final Fantasy game before, and then you look at the Terraria player character, which I hadn't, then
you've ever played a Final Fantasy game before?
I've never played a single Final Fantasy. Definitely not the SNES ones. I didn't know. I hadn't seen a lot of that at all. The most I knew of, like, the early Final Fantasy games was that there was a guy who does the Sonic EXE laugh.
Speaking of SNES, I bought one. No, I didn't.
I might buy one at some point because they do some consoles.
In your dream.
SNES is an alright console, yeah.
It's an alright
library. Alright console.
PS2,
I think my hair's thinning. Says the one who got the fucking skin down. No, you can just see your fucking scalp when you shine a light over your head. Mods.
I mean, you can see my scalp regularly now.
Yeah, Mods scalp him. Have you ever met anyone who eventually got scalped?
As in, had their scalp removed?
Yeah, I almost scalped someone when I threw a table at me.
That'll do it.
I don't
You
think
don't
I'll
remember the story?
scalp someone, I think it'll just concuss them.
No, when I threw a table at someone's head and it also had sharp objects on them. It was in like year 2 where I picked up a whole fucking table and launched it at someone and it very nearly fucking cut their scalp off.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's how that works.
Look at the dent in the wall and maybe you'll reconsider.
Concuss them? Maybe. Them getting poked with something sharp? Also maybe. But scalping someone's kind of difficult.
Mods make him bald!
Well, scalping someone can do that.
Haha, bald.
Well, I am
Who would
bald
you
now,
scalp
Bruce.
if you have a choice?
Do you not remember that verse of the Bible where a bunch of kids go up to some dude and go, haha, bald, haha, bald, and then they get mauled by a she-bear?
Do you not remember that verse of the Bible where Jesus... Mods, put people on screen. Editor, turn me into the thing.
Have you ever risked your life to wipe someone else's ass?
Have you ever wiped someone's ass with your life on the line?
I've wiped my own with my life on the line.
Same.
But never someone else's.
I've had my ass wiped by someone else.
I think everyone has if you were at one point a baby.
I was in year 2.
This is not something you should just be openly admitting to on live stream. Gotta be real.
And it was the teacher. I'm so hench, I could be mistaken for a van. You ever seen me approaching from the distance and mistook me for a van?
I have a van.
He stopped talking to me because I admitted it.
Actually, my parents are sorting the van now, so maybe they'll be going away soon. And I'll be able to do cool shit, like have someone over, like overnight or whatever, I don't know.
No more parents.
That'd be pretty neat.
No more
Please help,
trolls.
he's ignoring me, he's ignoring me.
No more $19 trolls.
ignoring
$19
me.
Fortnite gift card. Wait, what? Who am I ignoring?
Me, because of my confession. I've been saying stuff this whole time and you just have not answered.
I acknowledged you being a van.
You posted to a confessions account on Twitter and you got obliterated in the quote tweets.
My confession was that a teacher wiped my ass when I was in year 2.
That not happened to everyone.
PSA,
that's a joke.
Yeah, I like to think most people are able to wipe their own ass by that age. But I mean, I don't know.
Before anyone gets any ideas about me, that's a joke.
Yeah.
You say so much shit I could quote out of context. Yeah, we have a yearbook quotes channel in our private server. It's full of all kinds.
Hell yeah! This guy gets it.
Freedom. Five Nights Freddy's Foxy.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Facts. I couldn't tell my wife. Number 10. Foxy.
Hell yeah.
And Roxy.
Okay, now it's when this guy starts speaking Latin.
I can't read that yearbook quote.
Missile.
I think I did that last stream as well. Went to read a yearbook quote and then found that one.
And did you know in Five Nights at
we
Freddy's?
literally did this a few games ago.
Security
Missile. Missile at my stop point.
Shut the fuck up.
No one's gonna get that. That was in a dream I had for context.
Missile at my station.
Missile at my stop point. Whistle at my stop point was the actual quote.
Mods, put a lithium-ion battery in his vape.
I had a dream where, like, I started watching a video about that narrated a Thomas the Tank Engine creepypasta, but all the creepypasta was just one sentence that said whistle at my stop point.
Okay, they fucking don't taste as good.
And he was enunciated.
They're too salty.
What, vapes with a lithium battery?
No, white people.
It's true. White people.
I'm gonna hide a vape with a lithium battery in. I'm gonna put one through your letterbox and you'll never find it.
White people be like.
Could that be an arrestable threat? Could they hold me in custody for that?
I mean, I don't know, could they hold you in custody for threatening to mail someone a Samsung phone?
He gets held into me custody. They turn him into the thing. Where does that even come from?
Average Harry.
Mods turn me into the thing.
Editor turn me into the thing. He said it every fucking video for like months, and it was always cut.
Editor doesn't want to turn him into the thing.
Well, eventually she did, even in the most recent video with Jack Manifold, she did. He asked her to turn him into the Chinese thing and then instantly took it back and said, just turn me into the thing.
Have you seen the chaotic stuff that's on Sonic YouTube?
I've not.
Not yet.
What chaotic stuff?
The chaotic
files.
case files. The files. Have you seen the Talbot chaotic files?
I have not yet seen the Sonic files.
The Hedgehog files.
Yeah.
I still can't believe some of the fucking tweets from the Sonic Twitter about that, honestly. I did not have Sonic fucking official Twitter account referencing the Epstein files on my 2026 bingo card.
I thought you were going to say I did not have relations with that hedgehog.
Oh, that's a different thing entirely.
It depends.
London
Oh, for
bus
God's sake.
supremacy.
There are ties.
I've never been to London. I don't really want to go to London.
You don't want to go anywhere.
But I've not been to London yet.
You say this every time I say I don't want to go somewhere.
You don't, to be fair.
She's gone
There are
somewhere.
places that I want to go. Just why would London be one of them?
You never wanted to go to fucking Croydon?
I don't even know what that is. I thought that was a Pokemon.
Okay. People who live in Croydon don't want to go to Croydon, Sean.
I know they won't move to fucking Brighton.
Brighton, the heavens and the skies above.
That was about to sound like some fucking Father's Son and Holy Spirit shit.
Where's that like video of the chipmunks singing that song?
Oh, come on. Come on, you fucker.
Fuck,
I just need to get my nose on him and fucking kill him.
Mods, fuck his father. Go fuck your parents!
No.
I wish I could have relations with that hedgehog like.
Which hedgehog would you have, really?
Again, we established that any female hedgehog, Sonic Hedgehog, not real life hedgehog, would be perfect.
Did we establish that? I
Yes,
guess
we
so.
did.
I guess so. I mean, the Sonic universe may as well be known as Hot Chick Heaven.
Oh, God damn it. No, not what I'm
Top
saying.
10 hottest Sonic characters. Oh God. That's the only quote from that video that I know. I don't have the rest of it memorized, thank God.
Isn't it rumored that the Hot Chick Heaven video is what made them officially decanonize every single age in the Sonic universe?
I don't know. Why? Why would that be? Oh, whatever, man.
Why would they care? Is my question.
Yeah, why would Sega care about that video?
What is the name of Cream's mother?
Vanilla, I believe. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one at least.
I'd say someone doesn't want us on their property.
Yeah. Slut makeover.
Crash Bandicoot is
I'm ready for my
insane.
slot
On one
makeover
timeline,
tomorrow.
Tails got cooked. I got cooked. No, I've never been cooked.
You have.
Yes. Have
You've been
I?
cooked and chopped. Everyone needs to be cooked and chopped before served and ate.
Is that the same? Is that the timeline where Tails' girlfriend fucking dies, or does he actually get cooked?
Which girlfriend?
Because that's not being cooked. Sonic X, Cosmo, the plant thing.
I was gonna say he has.
Because I wouldn't call it being cooked if your girlfriend fucking dies.
Yeah.
So
Is Tails
that's
the Sonic
probably a
character with
different
the most-
timeline.
with the most different girlfriends.
I don't know. Sonic's had a few.
I mean,
but I don't think he's had as many.
girls love a nerdy guy, I guess.
God, I wish we did. I'd be drowning if that was true.
Real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye.
Speaking of drowning, what do you think?
Don't know which one, but in one timeline, Sonic got with Tails' girlfriend. That does sound familiar.
And there are like 50 million Flash animations about that.
Mods, put Sonic Shorts on screen for the remainder of the stream.
Oh God, Sonic Shorts. That definitely served a major role in shaping who I am as a person.
Garfield showed Sonic Shorts.
Yeah, Garfield show Sonic Shorts. on Newgrounds, they shaved me.
Cause every night I'm Tootsie Poo.
Thankfully, I don't think Sonic Shorts had like too big of an effect.
It was the Archie comics, wasn't he?
Probably.
Tails had a girlfriend in the
Feels like
Archie
an
comics?
thing. Feels like an Archie thing.
Tails has a
Yeah, don't you remember Strawberry the Fox?
What? What do you mean? Oh, shut the fuck up.
What?
Shut up.
Fiona Fox.
Fiona Fox?
Fiona Fox. That's...
I just remembered.
That's
you just reminded me of Strawberry. What?
That's... Fiona Fox is Tails' girlfriend who Sonic fucking gets with and cooks Tails.
She is red. What species was Strawberry?
Fox.
So you just made Fiona.
No, Strawberry was pink. After we introduced Strawberry, I gotta hop on Pit Crew and then make up lore for her. Beyond just, she's a demon.
Mod.
I don't have like a single Fox girl character.
So I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on.
Oh, I'm gonna. I need to leave now.
Bye.
Bye. Don't let the IBS bite.
Was that scrawny anarchist dude.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in a bad foot for a time. Oh. A hat in time. A shot in time. Oh god.
I bought him a drink later.
What?
I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird.
I picked up on your mic for a sec there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself
Sonic
once in a
Boom's
while.
pretty good.
But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path.
I know, right?
You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant.
100% with you on that, Daisy. 100%.
Being moved intermittently inland from a It's likely there's
What can I say? I've got a type.
It reminds me of when I was playing some Russian FNAF fan game, and then in the ending cutscene, one of the monsters turns into a human woman and walks off through a portal, and I was like, whoa, wait, come back.
Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
God, the game was called Funny Bunny. It was wild. Like, it actually a fever trip.
You know what I want to be able to play? The fake Russian Secret of the Mimic build. Which YouTuber was it that made that one? You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Do you mean the shit made by Theft King?
Theft King's fake Russian Secret of the Mimic.
Oh no, it is Catnap. We are doomed.
Yeah, the one where Catnap shows up and like doesn't help.
No, that's a
people
different
out.
series.
Oh wait, who was it? Because someone from a different horror game shows up. It's for one where Helpy pulls a fucking gun.
Yeah, I've only seen clips from it because God forbid I go anywhere near Theft King's channel.
It's not a real thing is,
he's like genuinely been driven to actual madness after the King Carter thing. It's scary.
I'm pretty sure there are only clips of it.
Funny Bunny. Yeah, that's the name of the fan game I played. It was during Halloween. It was a Russian FNAF fan game, but it had nothing to do with FNAF. It just had the FNAF office gameplay. And there was a bunny rabbit involved, and that's like all the correlation to FNAF. It was like so far from what I was expecting from a FNAF fan game in like a good way. I had a lot of fun with that.
Come on, let's blow up some oil. Finally a mission that's good for the environment.
Would, but I might be busy with the plane. Look it out.
I agree. Personally.
Mario, bing wahoo, stomp turtle, eat mushroom, that's so nice. Callie, you ever play Five Nights at Rona's? No, I'm not familiar. Five Nights at Rona's. What the fuck is this? It's on Steam? Daisy, what am I looking at? You are 19-year-old Tyrone Watermelon, ambitious paranormal investigator and convenience store clerk. There are Steam achievements for this.
Okay, that feels incredibly racist right away. Tyrone motherfucking Watermelon? Seriously?
What are these screenshots? A coherent story contains reference to drug abuse, generally crude humor.
Yeah, crude humor, Tyrone fucking Watermelon, goddamn.
Recent reviews, all reviews very positive. My name is Jake. Rowling level of racist, but the game was genuinely kind of fun when I tried it.
Yeah, like calling the only Irish character Car Bomber Finnegan.
Serona Ryan.
I love that Serona Ryan always gets used as the example. It's such a bad example when there's fucking Cho Chang right there. Like, unironically, Serona Ryan I think's a good trans witch name. But Cho Chang for the Asian one.
I really like the image where there's like a bunch of potential names written on a paper, and there's stuff like Ima Mansley and Amanda Whitcock.
Yeah.
And then Serona Ryan is circled. Thomas Finnegan, aka Potato Famine McCarbon.
Exactly.
Good grief.
His whole thing is he keeps accidentally blowing shit up.
Wow.
Which, considering these are books, like, when was the first book written? Was it like late 90s?
I think so. I don't know though.
All those Irish, like, Republican car bombings were well within the public conscious.
I'm so glad I never got into Harry Potter ever.
Unironically, the books
As
weren't
much as people
the
try
worst
to get
thing
me to.
ever, but, like, I could not do it in the modern day. Knowing what I know now, I don't think I could read them again. Trans Wizard Harriet Porter, on the other hand, I could absolutely get behind. God, Kingsley Shacklebolt. To be fair,
Holy fuck.
they did at least make Shacklebolt a fucking badass.
Holy fuck. I'm surprised like Forsaken characters aren't named like this.
I might throw, just so I can restart this segment with, because there's a checkpoint right there. So I'm just going to crash and restart it with my actual cruise missiles. I maybe should have saved some of those, but you kind of need special weapons for the starting segment, and the segment's a bitch without them.
Oh right, I learned recently about the story where Clef meets 173.
Yeah. I don't believe I'm familiar with that one.
Isn't it called like Date Night?
Oh god, I've heard the name. I didn't realize the date was Clef and 173.
173 do the do together.
I'm not
I'm not-
shocked. He has a record.
I'm not fucking joking. Someone wrote about Clef and 173 doing the do.
God, they did, didn't they? That part didn't really age all that well, did it, with the house elf?
It's Leviosa. It's like the most I know about Harry Potter. I know like bits of the first movie, that's fucking it. The only thing I know about Hermione is that she says Leviosa.
Here's the thing. Most students making fun of Hermione for that, I can see. Ron, of all students, joining in, and Harry, of all students, joining in, I do not like. That is fucking character assassination of my goat, Ron Weasley. Book Ron is my fucking goat. Book Ginny is my fucking goat. The movie versions of both of those characters make me want to claw my fucking eyeballs out.
Oh boy. Preview. Remember the time Rowling said Hermione was always black in the books? I remember a thing about that.
I remember being pissed off by that because I also remember things she said about the casting of Emma Watson for the role, which J.K. Rowling, what did you mean by saying that the only problem with casting Emma Watson is that she's too pretty, and then say, well, she was always meant to be black? Are you implying that black girls aren't pretty, Rowling? Is that what you're implying? I really hope that's not what you're implying.
Oh boy, you can't make this shit up. At least Five Nights at Freddy's got us.
Does it?
Well, I see. The worst part, the worst part about Cassie is that her game is ruined.
Okay, true. We're off to be.
I think she deserved. I think she deserves an actually good game to be in. Hopefully that happens soon. Hopefully it happens soon. Midori is playing Mugenics.
Yes, she is.
There's a lot of Mugenics notifications.
This better not be a fucking Terraria situation.
I don't even know. Have you ever read What Off to Be the Lizard?
I've not, no. Unironically, one of my favourite book franchises as a kid was the Origami Yoda series.
Origami King mention. Play Paper Mario, the Origami King.
I need to see if I can find a copy of those books again and do the origami from it, like follow the instructions.
Paper Mario the Origami King, like, altered the way that I see stationary objects for a while.
Only one left to go, and I know roughly its direction.
I couldn't see a stapler without, like, imagining snapping its jaw.
Oh shit, wasn't it?
We'll have to see the lizard. We'll have to see the lizard was deleted by the author because it's a bright story. Or no. It's Dr. Bright.
Oh no. It's probably archived somewhere because I know a lot of Bright stuff will be. But is that because I accidentally flew out of mission bounds? Come on, don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt, Bandog. Oh god, you're doing it. Okay. Fine.
They're adding 939 to CSSCP next.
Yes, they are.
And the Build-A-Bear as well.
I'm so excited for CSSCP, honestly.
Yeah. They're also debating letting you tape a portrait of 096 onto 173.
You should be able to. You absolutely should be able to.
Someone put the medallion on the hard-to-kill lizard.
Oh. Okay.
The medallion?
The medallion with Dr. Bright's soul's trapped in.
Ah.
Essentially turning Bright into 682.
Some of these do have good premises. I did enjoy in roleplay Clef threatening Harley Sawyer with bringing 166 over to him. Even though Sawyer knew that he would never do that.
He'd never do that. But I wonder what would happen.
Presumably Sawyer dies.
Well, yeah.
And 166 probably does not enjoy it. A major containment breach happened, of course. Of course! Missile, missile, missile. It reminds me of the Mecha Bowser fight in Mario Sunshine, when there's like a bunch of bullet bills coming at you, and you're on the roller coaster, and the flood keeps going, Mario, Mario, Mario.
Oh yeah.
There was also a time an entire site became Dr. Bright. Like Harley Sawyer core. I like the idea of Sawyer being an SCP because that motherfucker probably has the intelligence to fuck with the Foundation.
Yeah.
He'd basically pull something similar to what 079 does in Containment Breach.
I need to play Containment Breach again at some point.
I've never played it.
It's so good.
For the longest time, I only thought it was about 173, because it's the only one that I ever seen. I didn't know there were more than one SCP in the game. I'm remembering how there was a line in the list of things Bright can't do that was like, Bright isn't allowed near Mars.
Yeah, he's not allowed anywhere near anyone under the age of 18. And in hindsight, that one was probably foreshadowing.
A self-report, if you will.
Thing is, I don't think the list was entirely written by him.
Maybe not.
So that might have been someone else added. In which case, that person has the gift of fucking prophecy.
In the worst way.
In the worst way. Apollo hit him with a dodgeball of prophecy.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Work like a charm. If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now. Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
I've had the gift of prophecy a few times. I don't remember it very well, though.
I still can't believe that one of the complaints about this game was when you angle your nose down, your speed increases. Like, yes, gravity is a thing. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Game too hard. By laws of physics.
success.
Yo.
There's nothing else I need to
I think we're just about to finish up because it's been 3 hours.
So it looks like we're getting attention from above.
Probably.
So I'm probably going to finish it up now because I've got work tomorrow morning. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow night stream-wise. I might not be doing anything with it being my mum's birthday.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Huh.
I wasn't planning on using the Griffin at any point in this playthrough, but I am starting to like it. So yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate people coming out to watch this. Hopefully I'll actually finish the game on stream this time. Hopefully. But yeah, I'll see you all whenever I next stream. I think that might be tomorrow, or it might not be. Otherwise, I don't know when it's going to be. Maybe at the weekend. Maybe during the day on Thursday or Friday. Because I don't think I've got work Thursdays. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, thank you all very much. And I will see you whenever I see you. Goodbye, everyone.